Hello and welcome to Shadow Secrets Oracle with Sean, and that's me. Whew. It's warm today. I haven't made a video in a bit, and so I'm just going to begin and calm myself with some of this lovely jasmine oil I got for myself as a birthday gift. It's part of a reading I had done by a wonderful lady, Nomadic Owl Oracle, so shout out to her. She's on Facebook, and she has some videos on YouTube also. It was my birthday, and in the month of May, I did a lot of personal work on self-care and myself. So I manifested a lot, and I was very busy using my energy for myself. So I did not do any videos, and I really didn't do very many tarot card readings even for myself, because I kept getting the same cards over and over again. So I felt like that was a pretty strong message to just let things unfold and stop anticipating an outcome and trying to foresee how the energies were working, and just to immerse myself in them. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been manifesting some pretty awesome things, and I'm going to keep doing that good work. So it hasn't been easy by any means. Shout out to Pretty Boss as well for keeping me on point, because she is always doing challenges and spiritual awareness programs on her Patreon, and so it really helps to keep me on point. And you know, we're all going through our own adjustment period that's, you know, it's like ongoing right now because things keep changing and we keep encountering new obstacles, but it's opportunities to learn and grow in depth. And where one of us maybe falls that day and you know, is having a bad time, we can look to others in our circle for help. And even though, you know, you may be alone physically, there are people you can reach out to online and in the spiritual realm. And I forget about that a lot, but then I am reminded, thank goodness, that I am part of a tribe that reveres and acknowledges and values what I have to offer. And so that's why I am back doing this video now, at the encouragement and, you know, help of a friend of mine who told me that he was looking forward to my videos. So here I am. And this spread is actually something that's been sitting on my table all month, pretty much, I think since my birthday, which was the 15th of May. And it was just so powerful. And again, I kept getting the same cards over and over again. So I just left this out as a sort of mantra to myself, energy grid, to manifest this energy that obviously wants to come through, because I just keep getting the same cards and it's time to act on it. So what I've got going on here was the Hierophant that had come out, that was letting me know that there's going to be a teacher coming, but really, in this case, our own experience is our best teacher. And so this is all about manifesting what it is, the best version that we want to be of ourselves, and the experience that we create for ourselves and that we encounter along that journey is going to be the best teacher of all. I'm just checking my video to make sure that the angle is okay. So I've got a couple different decks that I was using, the Wild Unknown and the Moonology deck, and then I was using the Sacred Shard Oracle again, this was from mid-May, but it's powerful, and I'm going to share the message with you now. The shard that I pulled was the cauldron, and this symbolizes the great void, the cosmic womb, the black hole out of which all creation occurs. It's the cyclic recurrence, as in the stirring of the cauldron, and it's the chaos out of which order emerges and becomes manifest. It's the symbol of the great goddess herself. And this is a time when ideas and plans exist in that chaos below the conscious level, soon to bubble to the surface of awareness. And it's time to tune into our intuition, if you haven't been already, but just see with your inner vision and make sure you're ready for change. So we're in a great time of chaos. Chaos is unlimited potential. We can take that energy and make whatever we want to make out of it. And it's very powerful shard. The Moonology card that I have as a key card is the Hold Your Vision card. And this can have two meanings. It can mean that you need to steadfastly hold on to a straight course that you already know that you're on and that you're plotting toward, and that you're, people may be coming up against you in opposition, but you need to stick to your guns. Or it could mean that you're at a stalemate and you have to learn a new way to perceive in order to get things moving again. So the vision that you need to hold may very well be one of adaptability and expansion and changing your perception. And that might be the vision you need to hold, is one of keeping yourself in a state of flow and adaptability. With the Wild Unknown cards, I have here the Ace of Cups, which is significant new beginnings in love. And the way I see this is a new era of love beginning, not necessarily one relationship. This is a new season of the heart space opening for individuals and therefore the collective, because as we cultivate and grow our inner space and our inner realm, we are able to then project it out into the environment around us and to the people and beings and objects and everything that we interact with. The Magician in this deck is a beautiful card with the infinity symbol. We have all the tools of the earthly realm available to our disposal. We have everything that we need. We have the sun backing us, and we're a creature of speed and agility. We just need to act. We need to take action. We have all the arsenal of power that we need behind us and all the knowledge that we really need. So we don't have to second guess ourselves. We have the power that we need to attain what we want. With the Fool card next, we have to have the innocence and the courage to be able to take a leap of faith and know that we have all that power backing us. We know that we have a new season, an era of love that's able to be birthed if we have the strength and the courage to take a leap of faith and not know what the outcome is going to be. Again, releasing control in order to be in the flow, so holding that vision of adaptability, and the vision being, maybe that you don't know what is coming, and that is okay. So embracing that energy of the Fool, leading into the Lovers, which is divine union, and again, divine love, a solid foundation, whether it's an actual romantic relationship or the love that you have for yourself, for the world, for your community, for your pets, for whatever it is that helps you cultivate that vibration of goodness. And it is love. Love is what conquers evil. So it's the divine love is that is what we are moving toward in our quest. The Judgment card is going to, in this deck specifically, strongly suggest that you lay down any blame or pettiness and move forward without judgment. So no more victimizing, no more playing the victim. We have all the strength and tools that we need. We cannot linger in petty judgments and selfish ideas about why things have to be a certain way, and it's because we have our own limitations about what we want, and we impose that on others. So we have to let go of some of those expectations and stop blaming outside influences for our internal experience in order to be free. Prosperity lies ahead. With the Moonology card, we got the New Moon in Taurus card, which speaks to issues of self-worth. So you can be whatever it is that you want to be. We have all the tools of the Magician. We have the Ace of Cups backing us. We've got the Sun behind us and the Magician card, and the Lovers as a promise of divine love in our future. If you are constantly doubting your own value, then that's what you're projecting. So you have to believe in your own value, and prosperity will come to you because you're living authentically from your heart space. And that is what the Taurus new moon in this deck is speaking about. Finances and value, but it's like self-worth, so this lies ahead for us. The Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the divine union. We have to have faith in ourselves and hold that vision of prosperity, and also that it may not look like we expect it to look. So we have to keep that adaptability in play. On the top of the deck, so my kind of subliminal messages going along those same lines, I got the Temperance card, which is about balancing elements and managing through powerfully energetic and chaotic times. So it's taking the elements that are available to you, much like the Magician, and prospering, finding a way to use opportunities and obstacles to your advantage, rather than be blown this way or that by the wind or the water. You're in control of the elements and you're managing them. So it's about learning what those energies are around you, and also how to manage them. So on the bottom of the deck, I got the Justice card. Karmic justice, that we have to make a choice. And I'm just going to read a little bit from the book about justice. And with the Temperance card, it's a blue heron, peacefully blending opposing elements. And this card asks you to be a moderator, focus on cooperation and compromise. If you've been excessive in one aspect, practice self-restraint. So balance is key. And then we have justice on the bottom of the deck. And it's karmic decisions. So these two cats are looking at you and want you to choose between right and wrong. I've said it since the beginning of the year, and I've heard people who I respect saying the same sentiment. It's a battle of good and evil, and you have to pick a side. The Justice card implies a weight or heaviness surrounding a choice that you have to make, And now is not the time to shun the concept of divine balance or karma. All of your choices affect your life and the lives of those around you, both now and in the future. And this new moon in Taurus card too, talking about self-worth, it's like you have the power to become the best version of yourself and who it is that you want to be, but you have to make the choice to be that person and act on it. To have faith, take the leap. Divine love, a new season of divine love, karmic justice is waiting for us. Okay, so this was a super powerful reading, and again, why I left it out basically for the whole month, just to meditate on it and continue to look at it every day, and just really, I've been trying to embody what this means, and I'm glad that I'm getting it on video now so that I can remember it for myself, and I hope that it resonates and inspires others as well. From Kuan Yin, the goddess of divine compassion and grace, Oracle deck, then I pulled a card, and I got the Call of the Dancing Crane, which mirrors the heron on this side, and is saying, the dancing crane moves through the waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. Sometimes the waters of our emotional life become stagnant, and will benefit from the healing, movement, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. The Call of the Dancing Crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. Explore movement, sound, and beauty to help you heal and release old emotions and become radiant and free. Grounding is so important. Sound therapy, I love the bells and the bowl, and just listening to meditation music that I can find on YouTube has been so helpful to me. So we got the crane, we got the heron, talking about balancing elements and moving through a period of stagnancy. And that again is what this Hold Your Vision card pointed to, was the vision that you may need to hold is one of being adaptable and being able to move through these opposing elements with grace and an ability to absorb the information that you're getting without it corrupting yourself, and also using what you learn to forward a new ideal, a new season of love, a new era based out of our heart space and what it is that we want to create, who it is that we really want to be. Beautiful. Happy birthday to me. And now we're into Cancer season. I have a couple of Cancers really close to me, and I have a lot of Cancer in my chart actually as well. So I'm a Taurus Cancer hybrid, and it's just going to be a really intense time of still changes and taking the changes around us and actually now transmuting the energy and being able to incorporate the things that we're learning into daily practice. All right, I am going to just check my view really quick once again. Okay, cool. So I'm really glad that I was able to be inspired by that friend of mine to get this on video so that I have it for myself, again, for posterity, and just to kind of break the seal and keep moving forward doing readings, because I do really enjoy it. And what we're going to do now is collect these cards in, and I'm just going to do a quick clarity reading for this eve before the full moon in Sagittarius. So thank you so much to all the elementals and energies that have collaborated to bring me to this time and space and allow me to bring these messages forth for myself, to be inspired, and to inspire others who have blessedly returned that energy back to me and helped me to continue. And that's how it works. So thank you. I'm going to call in Kuan Yin, the divine goddesses that I resonate with. Hecate, Sekhmet, Kali, the Fae, my spiritual family, and the elements. And we honor the four corners. And we clear the energy of negativity. Move forward, renewed, powerful, with courage and passion. I'm going to leave the cauldron out at the top of the altar here, just to represent that dark womb of the goddess in which all possibility comes. We'll burn a little bit of sage as I reshuffle the deck. With the full moon, it's always beneficial to put out your crystals. If you can, take a moon bath tonight and tomorrow. We're at about 99% according to my moon app. So tonight would be a great night. It's nice and clear. Just get out there and bathe in the moonlight. And so I do cleanse the space of negativity, any residual energies, and move forward. Seeking truth and love. We'll do a Moonology card to start. For the full moon, this June 2020, it's also an eclipse, and this full moon in Sagittarius is said to be the strawberry moon. The energies around it are, again, teaching us about ourselves, challenging us to examine who we are, what we want to be, and what our choices are forming around us. So back to the reading before, it's about becoming the best version of yourself and knowing that you have those tools. You have to take the leap of faith and make a choice. With the eclipse, it's another period of self-reflection. So it's really a strong message to, again, incorporate any realizations that you're coming to at this time into daily practice and really change the focus of your perception daily to where you want it to be, not to where you think it should be or where other people's experiences or other obligations have led you. Try to really connect and ground yourself and connect with your heart space and what will make you happy. Not in a materialistic, vain, surface level, but what will make your soul happy. Way too many cards. Oh, we got 3. And on the top of it is hold your vision. We're going to keep that one. Balance spirituality and practicality. And a personal issue reaches resolution. So the same message from before, hold your vision. And then we got full moon in Pisces and full moon in Cancer. Both very emotional and intuitive. Balancing spirituality and practicality. Again, integrating any of these revelations or realizations that you're coming to at this time because of a, increased availability of time to meditate. However it is that you get to these conclusions, but it's like integrating them into your practical daily life so that your daily life becomes more spiritual and the world then around you, and so everything becomes more infused with love and meaning. And a personal issue reaches resolution is the more authentically we act and pursue our heart, the more the answers that we seek are going to come into our view. Okay. We get the sun. And I said the sun was backing us. Abundance. You can have whatever it is that you want. You can be whatever it is that you want to be. You just have to believe it and go for it. The daughter of wands. The daughter of wands here is expansive. She's got the infinity symbol. She's taking her knowledge and going beyond that of her forebears. She's not holding too tightly to past dogma. She's allowing for growth and expansion. And she's taking her ideas and bringing them into the earthly plane. And we've got the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Let me grab my handy book. The 8 of Cups goes back to that stagnation and telling us to move on. And it's not even an urgent prodding. It's like you have to move on. You have to change your perception and start anew. This card points to phases of illness and physical stagnation. The message couldn't be more clear. Nothing good remains for you here. Lift your eyes to the horizon and let your feet lead you forward. So it's a period of letting go of what no longer serves us, immersing ourselves in the flow of experience and not holding too tightly to what's come before. Like with this daughter of wands. Can't pick anything up. The daughter of wands is allowing for expansion and change. The daughter of wands is a visionary and she's passionate. She's a free spirit. So people going through transformation and spiritual breakthrough, and it's a female in this aspect, but can apply to men, of course, as well, especially those who are tapped into their divine feminine traits. So we have to be adaptable to be able to move through this period of stagnation, and we have to move on. There's no more waiting for the right time or waiting for the right sign. The time is now. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Can't seem to get there. Fulfillment and abundance. I mean, we have all the lovely rainbow colors, the circular energy expanding like the full moon. The 10, completion, fulfillment, abundance, material and spiritual gain. This is saying the journey is going to be well worth it. It is worth it. The journey is worth it now. Experience is our teacher, like the Hierophant Crow wanted to let us know. So be generous. Be generous with your experience. Be generous giving yourself experience. With your wisdom, with your money, whatever it is that you have to give. Provide guidance to those who struggle, and you will be rewarded tenfold. So live authentically from your heart space and project your goodness out, and the universe will receive you, recognize you, and answer you back. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Justice Kitties again, staring you down, making sure that you don't forget that you have to choose which side you're on. And on the top of the deck, we have the Wheel of the Fortune. The eye of the Wheel of Fortune is upon you. The eye of fate is upon you. So much like the kitties in the Justice card. You're being watched. You have a choice to make. This is destiny. The eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way or something you don't expect. Know that it's bringing you closer to your life's purpose. Things that are happening now are fated. And we will draw a Kuan Yin card. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Okay. We got the Tao. Always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and reminding us that we're perfect in this moment. You're being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel the joy of release and the wonder of how easy life can be when we let go of fear and control. Thank you, Kuan Yin. So we have to surrender to the flow of the energy that's around us. Release ourselves from this stagnancy that we've been holding ourselves to, and hold that vision of abundance and also of adaptability, knowing that the sun is backing us. Don't forget that you have a choice to make. Stand up for what it is that you truly believe. Follow what it is that will truly make your soul and heart happy. Live authentically from that heart space, and the universe is going to recognize you and reward you. The eye of fate is on you. Balancing spirituality and practicality, and a personal issue reaches solution. Just gonna check the Moonology guide. The full moon in Pisces. Sometimes there's little tidbits that click that I don't get intuitively, you know. This is calling you to continue your meditation practice daily, and that answers will come. And again, these revelations that you come to while you're meditating, it's now time to integrate those into your daily life and make the reality that you envision. We have to make more of a concerted effort to move toward our goals. And we may be like idealizing it and being super romantic about what we wish could be. We have to take action to make that become in the physical realm. And then our full moon in Cancer card. Things are going to get heated, and like with the full moon approaching right now and the things that are going on in our world and energies around us, there's a great potential for things to come to a head and, you know, be heightened. So we have to be very aware of that. There could be something of an explosion of feelings around now. It's important to be sensitive to other people. Tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. Don't be too selfish right now about what it is that's important to you. You know, we're talking about finding that authentic place in our heart space and moving forward with that, not to the exclusion of everyone else or their dreams. You know, we still have to be sensitive to those around us, even if they are in opposition. If you're coming from a true place of authentic love for yourself, then you'll be able to find compassion for others, no matter how much they oppose you. Not to say that every relationship, you know, is going to work out. There are definitely going to be things, people, places, experiences that you move away from. But we want to be sensible and sensitive to opposing views so that we don't cause more destruction than joy. The aim is to cause joy to expand, ultimately. So we should meditate and conceive ways to move forward. Sometimes it's best to devise a strategy that does not meet your enemy head on. I'll just say that. And with the Cancer moon card, you know, this is being intuitive. And with the Pisces full moon card, this is being kind of behind the scenes, underneath the surface. If you get what I'm saying. But it's definitely not telling us to hide. This is not saying to sulk in a corner and admit any type of defeat at all. This is saying move toward what you want in a manner that is the most beneficial to you and your desired outcome for the collective. And on that note, I'm going to close out and hope to see you all again soon. Thank you so much for your continued support. For real. It means the world to me. And blessed be.